Hey, come inside the barn. Don't stand out in the rain, you goober.
I think she likes it though.
What's up, guys? This is Daniel in Houston from Arms Family Homestead, and what a strange turn of events. It was 80 degrees and sunny yesterday, and today it's 50. And what's it been doing all day today?
Raining.
Raining.
But before we get started with the video, go down there, subscribe, notification bell, and like this video.
So I just got home from work, just walked in the door. Houston's been chomping at the bit. Actually, I haven't got to see Houston or any of the rest of the family in a couple days. Just been busy at work. What is it? Wool what? Wool. Had to stay out of town last night. Had an event to go to after. So here's what I did, basically. Long story short, I drove my work vehicle to Oklahoma City. Had to work all day yesterday, and then had a banquet to go to with Final Descent Outdoors, Brad's ministry banquet. We went to it. The banquet where we were donating bow fishing trip actually ended up donating 2 bow fishing trips. So we'll be doing that later this summer. But I stayed the night up there with Dusty, my brother-in-law, you know, Cross Timbers Bison, and Dusty and Marissa and their new little baby girl. And then worked my way home today, and it was gorgeous yesterday. Today, not so much. Now we're gonna go do some chores. It's starting to rain on us again, but yeah, so if you guys didn't know, America's closed. We've closed down America. Everything's been canceled. The state playoff basketball games are canceled. All the NCAA, you guys know all this. It's crazy. But what they didn't cancel, farm chores. That little sickness going around doesn't seem to cancel the farm chores.
Guys, I want to show y'all something. I know it's really dark. That's why I brought my dad's custom flashlight from Olight.
What is it?
A few days ago, I found these duck eggs.
Oh, this sure doesn't look like a nest that the ducks made. How come there's 2 duck eggs laying there?
Because I put them there.
You put them there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you expecting to happen?
They're gonna hatch.
I don't think so. So you can tell by the sound of the roof in the barn, it wasn't raining that much when we came outside. Now it's raining, and the goats are hungry. Get back, goats, get back, get back, get back. Get back, get back. It's time for another bale of hay, but that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. You donkey poodles are soaking wet. You know, if you take about 5 steps this way, you'd be dry. You wouldn't have to stand in the rain. But I guess I can't blame them. I don't think I would want to stand under here with these begging goats either. Get them up here out of the rain.
Oh, my hands hurt.
Jimmy, you're all wet. You're gonna be too muddy to go in the house. Hey, Houston.
What?
I got a problem.
What?
So I gotta feed Big Mac and Rufus and Isaac. And it's pouring down rain. The good thing we got this nice barn that they can eat under. But here's the problem. Their feed troughs are out there on the other side of the barn in the rain. So I'll hold the camera if you'll go get the feed troughs.
No, let's twist that around. And I'll hold the camera and you go get the feed troughs.
I don't want to get wet.
Well, you're the one doing it. Big Mac.
Where are you going, Rufus? If you stick your head out from under the barn, it gets rained on, buddy. You fellas hungry? Yeah. Big Mac's hungry, aren't you? Aren't you? Hey, go get your feed trough and I'll fill it up. Come on, buddy. Houston ain't gonna go do it. I guess I'll have to. I didn't bring a raincoat because it wasn't pouring down rain when we came to feed.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'm just gonna get all wet.
Go, 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 go! You're invisible!
Houston just told me I should say something like, I sure do like having a cameraman.
Why does my face look blurry? It was like going blurry and then it going unblurry.
Well, because there's probably water on the lens and it's having a hard time focusing. But yeah, this rainstorm caught us off guard. We wouldn't have been out here feeding the animals in a downpour.
Unless Bear was here.
Well, we know Bear's here. But with a downpour like this, I'm gonna have to look at the radar, because if it keeps this up for very long, the creek will come up quickly. And as you saw, my patrol vehicle is on the house side of the creek, so we're gonna have to get that moved over, because I do have to go back to work at 7 in the morning and I can't get caught on the wrong side of the creek. Tina, hey, come inside the barn. Don't stand out in the rain, you goober.
I think she likes it though.
Where all the water's running off the barn, it makes like a wall through here, and she don't want to poke her head through the wall. Come on, Tina, get out of the rain.
Ow! What the heck? You don't see that goat?
Huh?
That goat just ran past me and horned me in the, right here. He's back on the leg.
Tina's still confused. You're just gonna have to go for it, Tina.
It's like a magical wall.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You're literally 2 feet from the dry. Come in under here.
Come on, Tina.
Got another problem. That goat's got a pretty necklace on. Did you buy that goat a necklace? Because she sure got a necklace on. Here, can I have my bucket back? Whoa! I got it.
That was funny. I can't believe that mama still hasn't had babies yet.
She's not going to, I don't think. All right, Houston, we got to get back to the house somehow.
Yeah. We got to run on 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Hey, don't forget to shut the barn door. Oh, Bella did the same thing. She ran up there just like Tina said, yoop. It's really not that far.
It's like 10 miles away. Not even half a mile.
It's a long ways. It's really not that far, but it's a long ways, huh?
Yeah. It looks like it's not far, but it is far.
I'll hold the camera. You make a break for it.
No, I'll hold the camera.
No, I got
Yes.
the camera. You make a break for it.
See?
Yeah. Go, Bella, go. Run, Jimmy, you're gonna get wet.
I'm soaked.
Man, camera's all wet. I'm all wet.
Houston's all wet.
Some little silly virus may bring America to a halt and stop every major event that you could imagine, but it does not stop the farm chores. No matter what, The animals still have to eat. The animals have to drink.
Well, they don't really have to get the water from buckets.
We don't have to fill up their water today. It's going to be plenty full, huh?
Yeah.
So that, I had other plans. For this video. I just don't think it's going to work out. So of all the dogs, you know, we've got 4 dogs. We got Bella, we got Gemma, and then Bear's at the barn, right?
Yeah, but I think
we also have one more named Callie that we don't show a whole lot because she's really old, right?
Yeah, and she's just scared because you see her?
Yeah, look at this.
Hiding under there.
Callie hates storms. She's about 12 years old, our original livestock guardian dog. In her entire life, she has been scared to death of storms. Look at that sad face. Anytime it thunders within 5 miles of our farm, she hides. It's kind of sad. Callie.
Yeah, it's really
Callie.
sad.
Come here, Callie. Come here. What's the matter, baby? Are you scared? Are you scared? So one of the things I was really wanting to try to get started today was some hydroponic gardening stuff. So last year, Houston and I grew a bunch of cucumbers in some 55-gallon barrels and some 5-gallon buckets. Guys, if you missed those videos, they did phenomenal. And I want to do some more experiments this year. I know my good friend Dutch from Keeping It Dutch has already started a little hydroponic setup in his garage with some lettuce and strawberries. But I want to dive a little deeper into the Kratky method of hydroponic gardening, build some boxes possibly. I've already got some big containers, and Leon did a video a while back, Gardening with Leon, did a video with a friend of his who's growing a lot of greens hydroponically, just the Kratky style method, in the big molasses tubs that we use for the self-wicking tubs. You just don't drill a hole in them, fill them full of water. And I want to really dive off into that some more because we do have this huge greenhouse down here. You guys know that. I grow a ton of vegetables in there, but I just love experimenting with new ways of gardening. I love learning ways. What's the matter?
I'm scared. You're
scared?
Yeah.
Look, it thundered and Callie come out. Look, she's fixing to go back there and hide again. Look at her shaking. She's scared. So I live with 2 chickens. Houston and Callie both don't like the thunder. But anyways, I love experimenting with different ways of gardening and learning how to grow things and trying to teach you all and other people ways that they can grow some of their own food, even if they don't have a huge greenhouse like we do, or they don't have a large piece of property or a big garden. What are you doing?
So you know, with the chicken thing, you don't have 2 chickens. You have all chickens down there.
What are you talking about?
The chickens that lay eggs down there.
We're not talking about chickens. Anyways, I like experimenting with new ways of growing food. I want to do some more stuff this year on our patio. A company sent us a couple products to try out that are made for growing vegetables and strawberries and things like on a patio like this. I'm not going to show you what they are in this video, but we'll have a video coming out on those pretty soon. I want to test them out.
Oh! Look at Kelly.
Callie's hiding in the garage now. I think you're just as scared as she is.
Maybe.
So anyways, if you guys missed the cucumber tubs or the I can't talk. The cucumber barrels last year, I'll roll a few clips of that. We're going to be doing that some more, trying that out. They worked really, really well. And then just all of a sudden died. I mean, all at once. I think it probably got too hot in the greenhouse for them. It could have been a couple other things. A lot of people said we needed to add some aeration, some air stones, like you'd put in a fish tank, aquarium. That's what I was trying to say.
I'm a wizard.
Holy cow, you scared me back there. So we'll experiment. I may do some experiments with 2 different containers next to each other. One just the traditional Kratky method and one with the deep water culture with the air stones. I don't know. But anyways, that was on the slate to try to get some seeds started. going for that today. But it's hard to film in the downpouring rain, even in the greenhouse. We can go inside the greenhouse and work because it's nice and dry in there, but you guys can't hear a word we say, because if you think it's loud in the barn when it rains, you should hear it in the greenhouse. It's loud. But anyways, Houston,
I'm a wizard.
you're not a wizard. You're a dude with a stick. We're probably gonna have to move some vehicles across the creek because it's probably gonna flood.
Yeah.
And we're the only ones home, so we'll probably wait for Mom to get home before we do that.
Well, actually, yeah.
Well, actually, what?
We're fixing to have more kind of family over back.
Oh yeah, Jacoby's coming over to stay the night. But anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up because the rain just kind of delayed everything we were wanting to do. Bella's all wet. Houston's getting fidgety.
What's fidgety?
So why don't you just wrap this video up for us?
So guys, thanks for watching.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not going to cut it.
So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.
So I've got my bucket ready to go. Got the lid sealed on here. It just clips on. So black bucket hopefully is going to prevent some of the algae growth. We've got our net pot ready to go. I've got a baby little cucumber plant that I started in a little soil block. One little cucumber plant packed in there in his new little home. And when we set it down in here, it's just barely going to touch the water, and that soil and those clay pebbles will just wick water to the roots. So hopefully this works. As I said, I've not grown cucumbers in a 5-gallon bucket. I have a few concerns, but it's an experiment for you guys, and you never know, this may work out perfect. So the 55-gallon barrel experiment is working great. I mean, check out all the cucumbers. These things are they're just pumping out cucumbers like crazy. So everyone was requesting something similar but smaller. So on June 24th, I posted a video of how to make a 5-gallon bucket cucumber barrel growing without soil in just a water and fertilizer solution. It's working great. Let's check it out. So here is the updated cucumber. Look at this guy. He was planted on June 24th, or I posted the video on June 24th. He was planted a few days before that in the water and fertilizer solution, and it's growing like crazy. So we're a week and a half. Look at the roots. Those some good looking white healthy roots. The plant has probably quadrupled in size. When I planted it, it just had a couple little small leaves, but it's got some big leaves on it now. It's fixing to take off and start growing like crazy. So if you're not familiar with what I'm doing, go back and watch those older videos of how we got everything, these cucumbers experimentally growing in 55-gallon barrels and now 5-gallon buckets, because anybody could do this thing on a patio. You can set this thing on your patio, put it on a retaining wall, whatever you got outside. You don't have to have a greenhouse. This would work anywhere, I believe. And anybody could grow loads of cucumbers, as you can see by the barrels over there.